Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies here on day 53. And this is part 2 for today because I spoke too soon and our stream froze, even though it looked like it was still going on in my phone. But we are back to the daily stream in which we watch the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens. And hello there, my happy little flock. Oh, Stormy, you stumbled there for a second. Oh dear. Gotta watch where you step there, little chicken. And there's a lot of little foraging behavior going on now, as they're here in their little play area. I'm gonna stand up and make sure that my laptop is keeping an eye on this stream, just in case everything freezes once again. Because, doing these live shows on Reddit can be a lot of fun, but there is a propensity for them to just randomly freeze on me. And that's not a good sign. I tried to log in on my computer, and I can't see a thing. Oh dear. Did it already freeze? If anyone is there, well, if you could try to give me a little bit of a word, I will attempt. Ah, lovely. Good, Memento Mori. I'm glad that the stream is actually working, and now I can see it on my computer as well. Lovely. Alright, well, back to the chickies, as they do a little bit of foraging behavior here. One thing that you'll notice chickens like to do, even when they have their food in such a central location, is they like to kick at it and spread it around a larger area. And that way they can kind of forage around on the ground and eat what little bits they come across. And this just is kind of like their behavior in the wild, when they go around grasses and other ground, and they just kick and kick to try to throw bugs all about. And then they go find the bugs and have a really nice feast. So, little chicks can be quite a bit messy. And hello there, not your business, mate, and encoder decoder. And we're here with our 3 young chickens, part of our little peep squad. Oh, and it seems like Kagome has had enough of playing with the... Oh, no, I spoke far too soon. She came out of her cubby hole and she went to go play and eat with the others. I guess she needed just a minute to herself. And hello there, Keku J. And before us, we see, in brown and gold here, our onagadori chicken named Kagome. And there, in gray, we have our silkie chicken named Stormy. And in black, our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And encoder decoder, their vet appointment is on Tuesday. So I'll let everyone know how their vet appointment goes on that day. Oh, a lot of little whistles there from Kagome. Well, you have all of the food that you guys need. And Best Noob 782, yes, these are in fact chickies. They are firmly into their sort of teenage stage of life. And yeah, they're doing well. And memento mori. Yeah, I'm going to be using a rigid dog carrier from my parents' place that fits all of the chickies quite nicely. And that's how I'm going to be getting them to the vet. And hopefully they don't find the ride too traumatic. But you know, Dad will be there in the end to comfort them after everything. And yes, Luna, 17134, well, they are way on their way to becoming full-grown chickens. They're developing more feathers and more characteristics each day. And yeah, in a few months, we might see our first eggs. So that will be a very exciting day. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. You're trying to get the floor all clean after all of this kicking. Because one thing that you might notice, our little chickens are pretty messy eaters. They have spread so much feed on the ground. Oh, Memento Mori says that their cat has a calming pheromone to help her not be stressed. And they wonder if there is the same thing for the chickens. Well, I would be interested in that if that was a case for chickens. That would be quite interesting to see. An entire tadpole. Well, if you call napping a hobby, these chickens definitely do enjoy a good nap. Otherwise, they occasionally like to do zoomies. They run around this area, they play in the sand, they do sand baths, and then they can run up and down their little cubby holes. And so far, they seem very happy to be here in their own sort of private room here in the basement, which is a much bigger space than their old brooder. Oh yes. They had really outgrown that area. And all of them are just socializing so nicely these days. Yes, peep, 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 peep. And in a few minutes, we will be doing their daily weigh-in, which is something that we do to make sure that they are developing really nicely and they're not getting ill. We even managed to spot through the weigh-ins a couple of days of stress for the chickens that were centered around moving down into the basement and then reacting to the power outage. So that was very interesting to see through the weight data. Ooh, Memento Mori guesses that Braveheart will hit I'm guessing you meant Braveheart is going to hit 400 grams, because yesterday Braveheart was 392. Oh, my boy. He wanted to say hi to Dad. And here you go, Braveheart, our lovely ayam cemeni chicken. Oh, and we can see here, we have quite the collection of molted feathers. Hello, Braveheart, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Looking down at the ground? Yeah? Having a nice time with Dad? Oh, you want to come here to my shoulder? Here. No? Okay, you're just happy here on my arm. Yeah, today Dad's wearing a long sleeve, so that way I don't need to worry about any sort of pinching. Can we see if your head is stabilizing today? Let's see. Let's just gently go up and down. A little bit of stabilization there. Oh my. Lovely. are you other chickies doing? Oh, and Rick HD, thank you for the silver award. It is much appreciated. And lots of little peeping there. Oh, and look at our little Stormy and our Kagome. Settling down together wonderfully. And you know what, Braveheart, since you're already with me, we might as well do today's weigh-in. Oh dear. Watch out. There we go. Let's get that done. And then you won't need to worry about it for the rest of the day. Oh well, I'm gonna have to put this down for just a second and help Braveheart off my wrist. There we go. Yes. There we go, Braveheart. There we go. Here. Lovely. Ooh, that is good. That is good, Braveheart. You just sat all on it. So it looks like you are 410 grams. 410 grams. That is a lot today, Braveheart. Oh dear. And Yasam Lead, no, they never fight each other, which is a good thing. They're a happy little flock. And there we go, 410 grams for Braveheart today. Here we go. And there you are at the top of your tower. I'll move this for you if you want to jump down. Don't want that to be in your way. All right, 410 grams for Braveheart today. And there we go. And someone says they thought that Braveheart was a crow, and he does have quite a few crow-like characteristics, like his deep black coloration that goes all the way down to his organs. But all of these guys are all chickens. And hey, I'm Fluffy. Well, no, actually this room doesn't stink. We make sure to clean it a couple times a day. We first use a broom, and then we use a steam mop. And these floors are all linoleum, so they're very easy to clean. They're not actually wood. And Frosty Maze 3450. Well, these guys will be living for at least 12 years, and I'm hoping many more. And Kagome, it's time for your weigh-in. I got you. Such a fussy little bird. And Kagome is our onagadori, which is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. And there we go. And you know, I just clean with a broom, and then I clean with a steam mop. And I'm going to be putting this down for just a second, so I get Kagome to stand in one place. And there we go. Kagome standing in one place. And 350, 350, how are you gaining weight? Okay, 358. 358 grams. Lovely. And hey, I'm Fluffy. No worries. You know, it does look, especially on camera, to be wood flooring, but it is all just a smooth laminate, so it's very easy to clean. In a previous life, this was a gym. This was a little gym area. All right, so 358 grams. So our Kagome gained 10 grams. Lovely. And Frosty Maze, 3450. Yes, this is about as loud as they ever get. And Yasam Lead, The onagadori breed is endangered because, you know, there just aren't that many of that chicken breeds left in the world. So, yeah, they're a bit harder for some other people to take care of because of the very long tail feathers that the roosters get. And at the moment, you're a Harry wizard. These guys have just graduated from their brooder, and we had quite a bad storm that passed through here in Connecticut. We're still clearing up branches, and we're almost done clearing away a tree that landed on our fence. So we are going to be transitioning them outside to their coop very soon. And we started keeping chickens 53 days ago. And they are all now 53 days old.